Okay. Oh, holy bright. Holy bright. All right, we're in. Here we go.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
How we
Right.
doing?
Doing
Oh
well.
my gosh, I made it. Hello.
You
We
made it?
made it.
I made it.
In the flurry of last minute messages, we got you in.
Hey. Glad it
Hey,
worked out.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
hi. Are you our new DPS or one of them?
I think so.
Is.
Awesome. Welcome, welcome.
Thanks.
Uh,
Can y'all hear me?
What trial are you guys running?
DSR.
Dreadsail Reef. And yes, Ari, we heard you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dreadsail Reef, and then so I'm gonna be talking a lot to start out and explain everything that's going on. But the long and short of it is each level, Trials 101, 201, 301, I'm progressing people through, and to essentially qualify for each one, you either have to have been in the previous quote unquote class with me, or you have a certain combination of content you've already cleared. And Greebery, in your case, obviously you didn't do my previous class, but you have several vet trials cleared, so I think you're frankly good enough to be in this.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff that you're going over, I might know, but I'm sure there's going to be things that I don't, so it'll be helpful for sure.
Yeah, this format is going to be so we're going to do Dreadsail Reef and on vet, and then we're actually also going to do Sunspire hard mode, which I believe you have not done.
Yeah, I know how to do it though, I think.
Yeah, and it's going to be it's going to be not like your typical core where it's like here's the thing we're going to do and we're going to do it until we clear it. This format that I'm doing with this 101, 201, 301 is much more along the lines of getting the participants more involved in understanding the hows and whys of builds, grouped optimization, going beyond just the mechanics of the individual trial and getting through it, and getting everyone in the group to actually understand a lot of what goes on in creating a group so that you have more knowledge going into more advanced content later on.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Welcome, Zills. That's our
Thank you.
other new DPS.
Yep.
Ahoy, hoy.
I gotta get this.
Magic, did you hear from Dakiri?
I did. Yeah,
Okay,
she
all
told
right.
me she's got a thing, so that's why actually Crimp is here helping us out.
Okay. I knew she was
have, like,
possibly on a challenge. So.
Yeah.
Do you have like a target damage requirement that you're looking for?
I don't really have a damage requirement for this. It's going to be much more about the mechanics and understanding the stuff behind it. I do strongly encourage. I'm going to hard require it for 301 level, but for now it's still only strongly encouraging practicing parsing, going for optimized builds, that sort of thing. If we really wanted to put a number to it, I would say a minimum for this group is like 90 to 100k parse. But it's not like if anybody's under that, they're kicked out of the group.
Okay, yeah, I should be over that. I haven't parsed in like 4 years, but
Sure.
pretty sure I'm past that.
Yeah.
With the damage changes and creep. I'm running a really old build. I just started getting back into the game like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Oh wow, welcome back.
Yeah, but I'm just running the same old build that I was running when subclassing came out. So, and it's doing the trick. It still
Yeah,
plays
that's
the same way that it used to. It does a little more damage than it used to even too.
That's
So,
great. Yeah.
Well, cool. Hopefully I do enough. If you have recommendations on things that I could kind of change up. I just learned today that you can respec in the game without going to a freaking
Yeah,
totem,
that was a
which is
fairly
so
recent
cool.
update, and I'm going to be doing that with
What's that?
everyone. And I don't want to talk too much right now because I'm going to be explaining a lot of stuff when we get everyone here. But yeah, agree,
Okay.
Bree. Long and short of it is, we're going to actively in these runs like break down what are people running. Let's look at logs and see what's going on. We're going to look at buff and debuff uptimes. What can we switch around to
Oh,
make
very
anybody
cool.
more efficient? Like all of that. Yep.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm glad I saw your little message.
Yeah,
there. I
me
was like,
too.
"Hey, what's going on with this thing?"
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah. What's up?
Thanks for pulling me in.
So in the last trial, you had me running banner. I am not a Sork or since I'm a Templar, I'm guessing you don't want me running banner, or do you? I just need to know what to slot.
Yeah, banners are going to be most efficient on necromancers and arcanists, and then sorcerers after that. So, I've got one. Oh, Ari, is that you?
Yes, this is Ari.
Okay, so let's rearrange that, but once we have everyone here, so I don't have to repeat stuff.
Yeah, I'm not running
That's
banner
fine.
right now,
I'm
but I
just-
feel like I should.
Yeah, Ari, I can at least safely say for now, you probably shouldn't need to run banners, so you can put other, in. I don't need details right now because part of my plan today is to just start and then partway through today look at people's builds and see if we can swap some things around. So basically,
yeah, no
just
worries. I wasn't gonna go into detail. I just wanted to know if I could just take that off my bar.
yeah, you can come off a banner for sure.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah. Here's this. Oh, there we are. Okay, what am I still missing?
I'm gonna toss a hoodie on. I'm kind of chilly.
I haven't heard from Tess, but she did say she was going to join us. I haven't heard from Tess today, I should say. She did say she was going to join us. Might just get a fill then. Who else am I missing? I've got one person in Discord
I
who's
don't
not
think I'm in the game. It's probably me.
Okay, so Greebury, do you see the last message I tagged you in that's got like everybody listed?
Sorry, I ran upstairs to get a hoodie real quick.
Oh, okay. No problem. Back.
My bad. I'm running back right now.
We're still waiting on
Sorry,
two
holding
people.
everybody up.
We're all anyway. No, it's not you.
Oh,
It's
okay.
waiting on other
Good.
people.
Let's see.
Shoot.
You threw it in Discord?
Yeah, in the same server that you saw my post in, but it's a different channel.
201.
You should see everybody listed, and then just below grouping up, there's a text box that starts with /W.
Double T's missing. Was he gonna miss tonight though? Or is he? Ragarotha. That's Ragarotha, never mind.
Oh, Rag is missing tonight?
No, he's here. I see him.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. No, it's Double T that's missing.
Where is group up at?
Under the 201 discussion. Trials 201 discussions where the join voice is. Well, you're already on voice, so. And then.
Yeah, so I joined that. I hit like the join voice. for
Okay,
Matt
so
Reed being here.
just above that is where I said, hey, copy this and paste it into game chat.
Oh, to X. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I message you in game. I see. Thanks.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay. Hi, everybody. What's up? Look at us all hanging out in a group together.
Okay, guys, if you're not already in Dreadsail Reef, get your stuff and head there. Want to make sure everybody has full alts. Make sure you're good on potions and food. 1 second.
game just died.
Oh yeah, you're hard offline.
Uh-oh.
What the heck? Yeah, I just said fatal error
Oh,
Oh no.
with the Windows pop-up.
they're not joking around.
That is, it's the first time that's happened.
Mm.
I feel like it's a one-off. Probably an add-on issue.
Could be.
See if I
Oh,
have updates in Minion.
check for updates, but then there's also a known issue with, is it live group?
With which one?
Find it. Fulci's actually joining us. He'll be able to tell you. There's one particular add-on that's causing problems for a lot of people, so it's best to just disable it for now.
Hmm. Okay, that makes
I think
sense.
I think it's Lib Group Broadcast or something like that.
That
It's
sounds
the one
right.
that was the one that Panda was having problems with the other day. So.
Yeah.
I should have looked at the error message a little more.
Dear Lord, what did I do to get 100 transmute geodes?
It's one of the
Broadcast.
golden
Pursuit.
pursuits.
Yep. Nice.
Okay.
You get 100 transmutes from a golden pursuit.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Telvars is a nice one.
Yo,
40,000
go.
gold.
give me a Hake, Joe. Come on, hook me up.
I
Bro,
think
look it
it's when you do top tier difficulty and then clear all the nonsense and die like 7,000 times.
No, you could just do it on the first like level of
Mhm.
increase.
Seasoned. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you guys go with the premium tome thing? What is
I
this
did
tome
for the
thing?
first one, but
It's not necessary.
yeah, I don't know that I will next time. But a couple more weeks, right?
It says 17 days. So yeah, 2.5 weeks.
I'm gonna be on a cruise. I don't care.
Where are you going?
Nice.
This is our
Alaska?
first cruise, so we're it's gonna start in Milwaukee, go up Lake Michigan under the bridge to Mackinac. It's basically a tour of the Great Lakes, finishing in
Yeah.
Toronto.
Cool.
That's awesome.
To see if we like it. We travel really well together, but we haven't taken a cruise before.
Nice.
I hope you have fun. I've never done a cruise. Oh my gosh, I'm cute as a healer. What is going on here? Let me change this. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, I think I've got the last couple
Edge.
people coming in.
Yeah, I hope you have a good time. I've never done a cruise. I'm curious to hear how it goes once you get back.
It's Viking, so it's the two things they really
Ooh.
advertise is nobody under 18 and no
Hell yeah.
casinos.
Oh,
Rock on.
interesting.
There's only there's under 400 passengers on the whole boat.
Gambling's lame anyway. It's so boring.
I mean, we're near Detroit, so we could just go to Detroit and gamble.
Yeah.
And get better odds at the MGM down there.
Right, for sure.
So, cruise boats are notorious for like stacking house favors. And
Yeah, they have
it's
a
awful.
monopoly on the entertainment.
Yeah, so I mean, why would you ever plan a cruise ship?
Right,
Yeah.
why would you pay out?
Yeah, where the advantage on blackjack is 5.5%. That's
For
crazy.
sure.
Wow.
Yeah, so we booked a bunch of walking tours. We're gonna go to
So where do you
Niagara
start?
Falls. We are we're located in Southeast Michigan, so it's only like an hour and a half flight to Milwaukee. And so we
Okay,
get
so you
an
start in
entire
Milwaukee.
day in Milwaukee. Yeah.
And then you come down to Chicago?
No, we go up Lake Michigan under the Mackinac
Mackinac
Bridge.
Bridge.
Then we stop at Mackinac for a day, and then we stop in Alpena for a day, and come down Lake Huron, go through, hit Detroit, and go to. I think we hit Ontario,
Lake
maybe
Ontario.
I think it's
They
like
probably
Ontario.
hit Niagara or something, right?
Yeah, we're hitting Niagara on the Canadian side,
Okay.
and then we end up in Toronto and fly back.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
But
only
I-
8 days, but it's a great way to get our feet wet, so to speak.
Your feet wet on what?
The first cruise.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
see
the
if you
first
like it.
cruise.
yeah, it's our first cruise, so it's only 8 days, so we'll see how we like it. I'm sure we're gonna love it.
People skew older on Viking.
We're older, so that works. for
Oh,
me.
that's good.
If it's
Yeah.
18 up only, I would imagine.
We're
no,
probably
You
gonna
have
still be the
a lot of
youngest on
cruise
the boat.
experience.
Nice.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I talked over you.
That's
Um,
okay. I live in Chicago, so I'm curious about this. The Viking cruises that we always talk about. My wife is from Europe, so we were talking about like riding the Danube or something like that.
We're gonna work our way up to that, to the river cruises.
Nice.
I've never been anywhere, so this is gonna be a good entry point.
Is that Zillis talking?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes.
Got the drinks package, and I've bought a bunch of books to throw in my luggage, and there's like lots of I don't think we're going to be spending a lot of time in the cabins, but there's like lots of living rooms and lounges and just kind of places to hang out.
Okay, so I'm gonna get going, guys.
Just sit up
I'm-
on the deck and look
no,
out over the ocean.
on mute.
Read a
Yeah,
book.
for sure.
That
Well,
sounds
it'll
so
be the
nice.
lake, but the Great Lakes are almost an ocean.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get going here. Lots of stuff to talk about. I apologize. It's gonna be me yapping quite a bit, but we will get some stuff going and do the actual Trials 201 thing. I promise. First things first. With the whole leaving the other guild thing, I want to say this one time with every group I have, and one time only. Everything else should be handled in private conversation, please. Yes, I left the other guild because we had some issues that were severe enough that I could not stick around anymore. No, I will not be advocating for other people to necessarily leave that guild or otherwise shit on that guild in any way. I promised I wouldn't do that, and it's just not the kind of person I am, so I'm not going to do that. Yes, I am explicitly being very vague about that guild because A, I stream, and B, I have hate watchers, which means I've made it. So I'm leaning hard into I'm not gonna talk about them in any specific way. It's done. It is what it is, and I'm just moving on. Okay. That being said, we are continuing this. Literally as I had it. This was mostly my baby anyway, and I'm taking it. So here we are. Those of you that are new here, I'm Magic. I'm one of the main raid leads here. If you can't tell already, I take a lot of pride in being a very chill, laid-back person in general. I love teaching Trials content and everything around it. Yes, I am streaming, and yes, people can hear you on my streams, but they cannot see like details about you or your account or anything like that. If you have concerns about that, please DM me. But this is me streaming. It's not about showing stuff about you guys, so don't worry about that. Trials 201. So everyone here in some way or another has essentially graduated beyond what is a vet trial, what is a mechanic, what is tanking, healing, doing DPS. And we're now going into A, content that is more difficult than what we have already cleared, at least in Trials 101. And B, much more exploration for everybody. This is going to include everybody individually on things like checking out your own performance in logs. Healers, what does my raw healing output look like? What does my buffing, debuff uptimes look like? Tanks, same thing. Am I losing taunt on anything? What does my buffing, debuffing uptime look like? What is my contribution to the overall damage output of the group? DPS, what is my contribution to the overall damage of the group? And that sort of thing. We'll get into that a lot at individual levels and as a group, and it's going to be a lot more interactive This is not an opportunity for me to say, hey, you do this, that, and the other thing, and you do this, that, and the other thing, go. It's much more geared toward getting all 12 people in the group to understand a lot of the hows and whys behind what we're doing so that you have knowledge and are not just going to every raid lead, what do I do? Does that make sense? Any questions so
Perfect, yeah.
far?
Yes.
That makes
Yep,
sense.
No.
Cool. So for now, aside from the few specific things I did put on the roster, whatever you're running is good. Okay, we will partway through today get into some log review and looking at individual people, not to put anybody in the spot, but more just to explore what are people running, what could we maybe be missing as far as at least like major buffs and debuffs that are very common and easy to get. And then and we might switch some things up here and there today if we can. But if we, if we run into, hey, can you do this? No, I don't have that leveled. Then I hope you guys take that as a, I should go level that skill, or, that sort of thing. Yeah, I think we just get into Dreadsail Reef. How many DSR clears do we have? Actually, that's a good question. X in the group chat if you have gone through this whole trial start to finish before. On Vet. Okay. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So for those of you that have done it, I'm hoping that you get two main things out of this experience with me. Learning some level of detail that you didn't already know about literally any of the encounters. Actually, three things. That's one. Two, maybe doing a job you haven't done before, like the toilets on the reef or bridges on Teleria. And three, being a little bit more self-sufficient than maybe some of the newer people on things like checking out your own builds. What can I do to be more efficient on the individual fights? That sort of thing. That's not me saying go do it yourself. That's just me saying maybe you can take a little bit more charge on the front end while we work with some of the newer people and then level out the whole group as we go. All right. I think that's enough yapping for now until we get to the first boss. Well, I'm going to talk through trash and stuff like that, but let's stack on the door. Final check for food, potions, gear. Oh, go repair my gear. There's the guy.
Hey, are you going to tell us who's got switches?
I'm going to tell you who's
the
got
doors?
everything. Yep. I will tell you everything. Looks like my backup DPS is not available. Do we have another DPS friend that would like to join us? Let's see.
You want that in guild chat?
I'm actually messaging Panda right
That's what I
now.
was thinking too.
Panda would be a killer DPS.
Yeah. All right. So here's the deal. For trash, we've got this unique bad guy in most trash pools called a swashbuckler. He's always going to jump away. Panda's in. Sweet. He's always going to jump away to the farthest person away from him. So we're going to stack a certain way in our trash pulls. And this is going to be consistent basically for the whole trial. Dodgy, you're going to be the first tank in. DPS, we're going to be right behind Dodgy, like where I am. Okay. And healers, you're going to be right there as well. You're going to center all healing on us. This is going to be less about throwing your heals forward, more about throwing your heals on the entire group as one unit. And Dino is going to be just a step behind us. Right now, he's too far, but he's too far because everyone else is not stacked very well. So when I say stack, I mean try to make your avatar one with me. And then Dino can be even closer. Yep. Okay, this is pretty good. We want to be even tighter than this because when the swashbuckler jumps right behind us on Dino, he should be in cleave with all the other all the damage we're throwing around anyway. Does this make sense?
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sweet. Panda, are you on the character you're bringing?
Yes.
Sweet. Here's an invite.
This is the config we're running for every ad pool, right?
Every ad poll, running through it quickly in my mind, I don't think there will be any deviation from this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stack tight and burn. Got it.
Stack tight, dodgy in front, and dino in back. Yep.
Got it.
All right. On dodgy, we can get to the shore here. I will not be picky about ultimate usage until bosses, so I'm gonna say for now, if you got it, send it.
Alright.
On dodgy, we can go.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Stack up tight, stack up tight. And right now, even with AoEs on the ground, if you see anything on the ground that's pummeling us, this is a kind of next step for healers here. We're just gonna eat it. For efficiency's sake, in these trash pulls, we're just gonna eat it. Healers, expect to power heal us through all that, okay?
Okay.
We get a
Ooh.
marker on dodgy.
Oh, say that again?
We get a marker on dodgy, like a skull or something.
Yeah, let's pause after this trash pull. If anybody wants to put a marker there, you can do that. Stacking on... Oh, dodgy's up there. Stay stacked, stay stacked. We're going to eat this. Power heal through it. Very nice. All right, let's pause here. If anybody needs to put a marker on anyone, like dodgy as the main tank, go ahead and do that. Actually, going to swap one thing.
I'm very sorry. I dodge rolled out. I will not do that.
I did the same thing. You are not alone.
I know, right?
All right, are we set?
Yes. Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead on the next one, dodgy.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, pivot and focus the swashbuckler, but don't move. Just pivot where you are. Perfect. Nice. Alright, this one's a little funky. Dodgy, you're just going to pull the snake and 2 swashbucklers together. They will jump away from you. Just maintain
Okay.
taunt, and you'll be good.
Alright.
And everybody hard group. Wherever anything goes, just stay on crown and dodgy. Swashbuckler went a little far away. Looks like we've got enough
Yeah,
damage on it,
sorry
though.
about
That is okay. All right, this is going to be one of the exceptions. One of the very few exceptions. Dodgy is going to pull from the left. Dino's going to pull from the right. And here's your sequence, Dodgy. You're going to focus that ranger, the guy with the banner on his back like me.
Got it.
Taunt him first. Chain any of the small guys you can. And then run straight to the right where the other ranger currently is.
Got it.
Okay. Dino, you're going to do the exact mirror of that, starting on the right and going to the left. And if both of you nail it, everything's going to group in the middle.
No pressure. Alright, got
Yeah.
it. Alright. Ready?
Yep, on you.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
DPS and heals, we're starting on the left. Follow Dodgy's ranger and focus the ranger. Solid. And Dodgy, that's just gonna take... Figuring out what the range on those ads are is weird and difficult, so it's just gonna be repetition.
Okay.
Okay. This boss is one of my favorite encounters in the game. And I am unfortunately going to have to talk a lot.
Their screams will have to substitute for cheering.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break it up into 2 parts. We'll talk through the first part and just do it until we can get past that first part. And then we'll wipe on purpose, and then I'll talk through the second part and then just see how far we can go. Everybody, please take a look at in the Trials 101, 201, 301 Discord. I have a Dreadsail Reef Strats channel. Everybody take a second to find that. The first message with it says twins single phase and a picture. That's what we're looking for right now. Does anybody not see that picture?
What channel?
In the Trials 101, 201, 301 Strats channel. Piggy, how's it going? We miss you too.
Discussion and roster. I don't see strats.
It might have disappeared because it hasn't had activity in a while. So if you just click on the like big channel that all the sub channels are, sub channels are a part of.
I linked it in the
I see
chat
There we go.
here.
Thank you. I see it.
Yeah. Okay, we all there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the dealio. Off on the right here, you see this destructive ember with an activate option. Don't activate it. And when you look to the left, you see a piercing hailstone. It's fire and ice. Those are two elements. That's going to be a common theme throughout this whole fight. You'll also notice that wherever you're standing, you have an activate option. All you have to do is look at it, and you have that option, right? Opposites attract. Meaning, when we're dealing damage and taking damage from Fire Boss, we want the Ice Dome. And when we're dealing damage to and taking damage from the Ice Boss, we want the Fire Dome. The bosses will switch around. We're going to start with one at a time. Healers are responsible for holding the correct dome when we start. Here's what it looks like. Healers heal me so I don't die demonstrating, please. Dome holder. You'll notice, healers, that wherever I go, the dome goes with me. It's always centered on me. Okay? We want to hold this dome with the boss right in front of us. Dodgy, you'll essentially be in front of where I'm standing with the boss. Actually, we're going to be more centered like this. Okay? You'll be in front of me with the boss, where Dino is. And then Dino will be back there with Atronachs as they spawn. Okay? We want the bad guys in the dome. If they're not in the dome, we have severely reduced damage to them and increased damage from them. It goes both ways. Any questions so far?
Nope.
Cool. DPS. We're doing no ultimates to start. We actually want to slow damage the boss on purpose. I'll explain details behind that another time. Dino will grab Atronachs as they start to spawn, and Dodgy, you will see I forget exactly what it's called. But there is a debuff that the boss is going to put on you. I will help call out when it happens, because that debuff essentially kind of doesn't negate the protection from the bubble, but it severely increases the amount of damage you take from that element. So we're going to do a tank swap when that happens, so that you're holding the less dangerous enemies with that debuff, and Dino is now holding the more dangerous enemy because he doesn't have the debuff.
Okay.
So when we call tank swap, you are going to haul ass, pardon my French, to the Atronachs. You're just switching sides with Dino. You're going to haul over to the Atronachs, taunt both of them, and keep them exactly where they are.
Okay.
Dino's going to hold the boss until we get to the next step. And by then, the Atronachs should be dead. Healers, I need you to keep track of what are called stacks of a debuff that you have from holding the domes. If you are an add-on person, anybody, Q-Cell's Dreadsail Reef Helper is going to be a big help for you on this. If you don't like using add-ons, I'm not requiring it. Healers, it's basically 25 to 30 stacks, or if you're not using an add-on that tells you, go about 10 to 12 seconds, and then call for a dome swap. All that means is the other healer that doesn't have the dome looks at the thing, hits E, and stands in the middle. till we go to the next step. That's the first part of part 1. Any questions?
No.
No, sounds good.
Let's actually pull and get there. I don't want people to gloss over too much, so let's pull and get there. Here's how I do the very
Real quick, I'm sorry.
no problem. Dodgy. Actually, I'll do the domes to open. You're just gonna you and Dino are just gonna run forward, chain the dogs in. They're like a weird little trash pull before we start.
Okay. Now.
No, when Panda's back.
Oh, sorry. Didn't.
You missing Iasola? Have you considered coming back?
Who do you have pulling dog?
Also, I just now saw your. This is regular. This is a trials learning group. Sorry, say that again.
Who's pulling dog?
Dome is going to be myself at the open, and then it's the healers after that.
Okay.
Dino, what did you say? We didn't hear you.
Oh, I was just saying I can hold it running in, but if he's holding it.
Yeah, I'll just do it for the open here.
I'm ready. Sorry about that.
Do you want to take red and I'll take blue after blue dogs are dead?
No, I got it. I'll just be able to swap it quick.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, Dodgy, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, pulling in 3, 2, 1. I'm just calling it because I'm pulling the dome.
Okay.
Okay, Dan, I'm going to have you pick up first dome. It is fire. And we're holding everything right here. Reverie, that wasn't your fault. Oh, it is fire dome that we want, Dan. So hit the ice dome again to let it go. That's okay.
Yeah, great. Great. When you actually said fire dome, I said, oh, it's a fire boss, so I need the ice dome.
I figured that's
Sorry
probably
about
what
that.
happened. It's all good.
Yeah,
Let's wipe it.
Sorry.
That is okay.
God.
So here's the deal. If you ever, and this goes for everyone, because multiple people, by the time we get to the end of this, a lot of people have to pick up the dome. If you ever pick up the wrong one, or there's another scenario that you will have to do this anyway, whenever you need to drop the dome you have, just look at the stone again and hit activate again. Doing the other one won't do anything. You have to look at the same one again to drop it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Can you manage the pups, I wonder?
All right. Yeah, Piggy, have you considered coming back? Okay, it's Ice Dome this time. And Dan, as the dome holder, you want to wiggle as little as possible, be standing in the center, and throw your heels centered on you. Okay, we're going to stop damage, everybody. Fully stop damage. Focus these Atronachs. There's our tank debuff, so tanks are going to swap, and DPS are focusing on the Atronachs.
Dome swap.
But this ends now.
So other healer, let's get that dome. Okay, you'll see that the boss is teleported and is now going to kill us all. That's the next part. All right, let's go ahead and wipe. I'll explain that next part. Holy cow, Piggy, that is a lot of updates.
Magic,
Sorry to
one
hear about the
question.
divorce.
How long do I want to hold the dome?
Are you using the add-on that you can see the
'Cause,
stacks?
The helper that
Oops.
I have gives me the seconds, not the stacks.
I
Okay.
think I over damaged.
We did over damage in general. Dan, you want to hold for about 10 to 12 seconds then.
Okay, I held it for a whole 20 seconds then.
Yeah, when we get as a healer, if you're like decently on top of your heals, you could hold it through the whole phase. But for now, since it's first time for a lot of people, I want to get used to being a little bit safer. So yeah,
Okay.
go for like 12, maybe 15. If you were able to hold it that long, let's do like 12, 15.
I did. I successfully did it for like 20 seconds. It was like, and then I called for the swap.
Yeah, Piggy, this is my bread and butter.
So, okay.
Always has been, still is. And then we've made some serious changes, so I'm not dealing with some bullshit that I dealt with in the past. Okay, so second part, we saw that. Maybe I take it back a step. We saw exactly why we want to have slow damage on the boss, because he started teleporting to the next phase before we had both Atronachs dead. That causes problems for our tanks and healers. We want to mitigate that as much as possible. So we want to do slow damage, no ultimates essentially. And when I call for stopping damage, I mean fully stop. Your dots that are on him are still going to do some ticking. That's fine. But we want to fully stop until we have killed 2 Atronachs and then push the boss to the next phase. Does that make sense?
Yeah, got it.
Perfect. Next phase is teleports, and I'm going to split everyone into pairs. And I will put this on the roster. DPS, this is going to be all us and us only. Tanks and heals are staying in the middle of the room. Let's put this here. Here we go. All right, I'm going to have Dakiri, which is Kryptonite tonight, on 1 with double T. I'll explain what that means in a minute. I'll be on 4 with Lawson. Zills, I'm going to have you on 2. Ragaratha, I'm going to have you on 2. Ari and Griebery, I'm going to have you on 3.
Got it.
Here's what that means. And it is on the last message I tagged everybody in. I put all your numbers in there. I will put it on the actual roster after we're done, or when we go to break. So the boss is going to teleport to 4 distinct locations. You'll see an orb in the spots he's going to teleport to. Does anybody have like an energy or necro orb you can throw out to visualize? There we go. It's going to look like these, and they will be stationary. It'll be blue for the ice boss and red for the fire boss. Really easy, right? I'm going to call the locations in the order that he's showing them. So that's why you have numbers. Crimp and Double T, you're going to go to the first location I call. Zills and Ragaratha to the second. Ari and Griebery to the third. And P. Lawson, you're joining me at the 4th. He will teleport to those locations in the order that I call them. And then, when your boss teleports there, it's on you two to pick up the dome and bash the boss. Does anybody not know what bashing is? Okay. The boss will be doing that mechanic that channels and kills all of us eventually if we don't interrupt it. And the only way we can interrupt it is if we have the dome over him. I'm sending you in pairs for multiple reasons. We'll get into that level of detail another time. Oh, Double T's not here. It's Panda. Panda, you're in for Double T on 1. Let's see. 4th one. P. Lawson, if that happens to be you and not me, we will have to drop that dome after we finish our bash. Because the next boss comes in, and then we repeat this whole thing that we've done now for the second boss. Panda, you're 1. And here's how I do the callouts. Over here is exit right. The exit is where the dogs are. I'm on the right-hand side. Make sense? Over here is entrance right. And then we have entrance left and exit left. I'll just keep it at that for now and see if it lands that simple. That should be it. Any questions?
They're a bore, brother. I don't think we're even going to get a warm-up out of this.
Okay. Can't remember if I said it before, but for anybody who's new to raiding with me, questions at any time are always great, except when we're in the middle of a run or a pull. If we need to clarify anything, it's probably best to just do it in between pulls so that we're not talking over each other when trying to figure out other stuff.
Question about the teleport locations.
Mm-hmm.
Are they random? So you assigned me to 2. Does the add-on do anything for that, or do I?
I know the add-on tells you when the teleport mechanic is starting. I don't remember what other details it tells you, but I'm pretty sure it does not tell you where they're going.
Got
Right.
it.
It gives it gives you a general area, but the point is the entrance right, entrance left is usually where you want to be, wherever you're assigned.
Yeah.
So
Boss kind of like spins around and does like a little like I'm gonna res something from the ground, and then the orb
Right.
spawns, and that's
Right.
it prompts the number. So you just gotta see where the
Exactly.
boss is facing when your number
Yeah.
hits.
yeah.
Did you already explain where, like, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are? Did I space out for that?
Kinda
No,
random.
that's okay. They'll never be the same combination. And sometimes some raid leads like to teach everybody's assigned like a quadrant, like split the arena into 4 squares and everybody gets a square. I don't like to do that because A, it's not exactly always consistent, and B, when you get into hard mode, it's even less consistent. So it's better to
Right.
just learn this way or something
Yeah.
similar to this way so that you're getting used to seeing your location instead of an assigned one.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think that's where I was getting confused. So thank you.
Yeah. All right. So is anybody unclear about which number location they have?
I'm on 2, but I don't know what that means if you're not splitting by quadrant.
So
Because
two means
I-
it's
yeah.
just the second location that I call out in the list of locations.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's not like my add-on shows 1, 2, 3, 4. 2's upper right. Or
Oh yeah, that
exit right.
the add-on, if it's showing you static locations with numbers, that is based on the strategy of assigning everybody the same location no matter what. We are not doing that. I don't know if there's a way to
Okay, so-
turn that off, but yeah, we're not doing that.
So looking at the door is the exit.
Mhm.
Exit right is where I'm looking. Exit left is where I'm looking. And this is entrance left?
Yep.
Okay, just so I am clear.
Yep. And I won't have enough time to say location 1 is this one, location 2 is this
no,
one.
No.
It'll just be here comes teleports, and then we got to remember the first one I call is 1, the second one I call is 2, etc.
Quick question, Magic.
Mhm.
When you have 2 people going off and one's grabbing the dome to put on him, can the person holding the dome bash, or does the other person need to bash, or does it matter?
In non-hard mode, it doesn't matter. I'm sending you in pairs, in part because if somebody gets turned around and goes to the wrong place, if somebody's dead, anything along those lines, sending in pairs is a safe way to mitigate making sure somebody's there. But yes, the same person can pick up the dome and bash if you need to.
Okay.
That is different in hard mode. Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, you miss it, it's a wipe.
Yeah. Okay, let's just leave it at that for now. If people are dead, let's try not to scramble communications. Don't panic. If we end up missing it and wiping, that's fine. Let's just get some repetition and see it a couple times, all right? All right. Dodgy, I'm pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Let's see some blood down there.
Oh, make sure your banner's on.
You pass. Then.
All right, we're picking up Fire Dome first.
You think you can fight fire with fire?
We're already going to slow down our damage and actually fully stop. Looking for Atronox.
Can you conquer this mountain of ice?
Tank swap.
Dome swap.
Tanks are swapping. DPS focus Frost Atronox. Dodgy, you want to hold both right on the back end of the dome here.
Right.
You can throw ultimates on the Atronox if you're ready. And here comes teleports. Entrance left. Sorry, exit left. Exit right. Entrance left. Entrance right. And it's Fire Dome. Pick up Fire Dome and bash.
3's dead.
All right, now we're dropping Fire Dome. Exact same thing we just did, but with the Ice Dome and the opposite color elements, or the opposite element bad guys.
What winning looks like.
And Dodgy, you want to make sure that you are inside the dome as well as the boss.
Okay, thank you.
Stop damage. fully stop damage, we're looking at these Atronachs coming in. Tanks, you can swap now. Full send it on the Atronachs, even with ults. Did we not get a second one? Oh boy, here comes teleports. Exit left, entrance right, exit right, entrance left. Dodgy, just do your best to hold that Atronach.
Okay.
And it's Ice Dome for interrupts, guys. Dodge roll, everybody dodge roll. Grab that Ice Dome over there.
Yep, too slow.
I keep getting killed.
Yep. All right, that's all right. We wipe, we do it
I need to
again.
hold block. That's my
Sorry,
fault.
blockade.
I might say we need to do like light attack spammables only for this phase, just to make sure we don't overburn boss. On a positive note, that means everybody's got really solid damage.
Yeah, the damage is really well.
Yep.
We got 150k, or 250k rather, for the group. And that's us chilling.
Yeah, so let's just do that. Let's just do light attack spammables only. Until we get the Atronachs. When we see 2 Atronachs in the dome, then full send to nuke them quick, and then we go on to the next part.
Okay, I am 100% confused on where to go. I'm
Okay.
the third group. I just need help.
Oh, that's fine. Do you remember your number?
Number 3.
Okay, perfect. So when I say here come teleports, and then I start calling out locations, it'll always be a combination of 2 words, right? It's entrance right, entrance left, exit left. Each one of those is 1 location. Are you following that so far?
Yes.
Okay, so you are always going to go to the 3rd location that I call in that list.
Okay.
Does that clear it up?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, sweet. Gonna give myself reminders. Okay. All right, Dodgy, I'm pulling in 3, 2,
Oh, wait, hold.
minus 3.
The tank has a question.
77. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Tank has a question. Okay, so I understood what to do in all that first part, but once we y'all started moving around, is that where I just follow the boss? Because I still had the Atronach at the time.
So
Does
we're
Dino-
correcting that. We're correcting that. We should have 0 Atronachs when the boss starts moving around.
Mhm.
And you quite frankly don't have to do anything.
Okay.
You and the healers can chill and watch us all scramble around. All right.
Okay. Yay.
That'll be very different in hard mode. But for now, you can just chill.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Anything else? All right. In that case, I'm pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Let's see how they fare. That was just a taste of what's to come.
All right. Starting with Fire Dome and light attack spammables only. Dan, Fire Dome. There we go.
My power won't bring you victory.
All right. Let's stop damage.
Can you conquer this mountain of ice?
A little more damage on boss. Let's try not to move dome at all. Full send on that Atronach. A little bit of damage. Okay, stop damage on boss. Here comes second Atronach.
Liven up the show. Well, the opposite
Oop,
of
the
that.
tanks aren't swapping yet.
Oh, my bad. I thought I did this up front.
The debuff is active.
Please talk.
Oh, it's out? Okay. I missed it then. Let's get these reses. I'll grab the dome for now.
A few more hounds should spice up this fight.
Try to get reses quick. Pick up that fire dome. Okay, tanks are going to have to swap again.
Got it.
No damage. Let's finish these reses. All right, good. Now a little bit of damage. You don't have to do much because here comes teleports.
Keep these rats.
Entrance
keeping my
right,
heels
exit
from
right,
by.
exit left, and entrance left. And it's the fire dome. Oops, somebody over there's got to pick it up. Reaper, pick up fire. Nice.
Got it.
P. Lawson, do you see the fire? Try to pick it up. Nice. All right, now look at it again and drop it. Perfect. Now we rinse and repeat with the ice dome.
Allow me to demonstrate what winning looks like.
Light attack and spammables only. We're gonna stop damage now.
Dome swap.
Ice dome swap and tank swap. Soggy, can you grab? There we go. DPS hit the Atros. Focus those Atros. All right, here comes teleports. Exit left.
Swap.
Exit right. Entrance middle. And entrance left. Entrance middle is where I'm jumping up and down right now. Awkward spot.
I got it.
And it is the ice dome for interrupts.
Dead.
All right. Dodgy, grab this boss and come to where I'm standing. Dino, grab the other boss and separate. And everybody else, just observe as best you can.
Where are you standing? Oh, you're dead. Okay.
Okay, I want everybody to just survive and see what's going on right now. We are going to intentionally wipe in a few seconds. All right, looks like we kind of figured it out. This is good. All right, let's wipe and talk through it. Dodgy, help me remember. Got to talk you through a couple mechanics that are key.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just going to do that
My
now.
own fate.
I'm just going to do that now. Dodgy, there's two key things to look out for other than the tank swap.
Okay.
It's the heavy attack, which is they both have the same one. I'll show it to you unless you recognize it when I say they're heavy attack. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. That your best option is to block it.
Right.
If you don't block it, it knocks you back and it does a lot of damage, right? We don't want that. And if you dodge roll it, you actually enrage the boss.
Okay.
Which makes everything else hurt a lot more.
Got it.
So blocking is your best option for that. The other one is a debuff you get that makes you drop AoEs under yourself. And there will always be 5. So the trick for that is to sort of hold the boss on the edge of the bubble. You're still inside, but when you drop one circular AoE, you shift left or right, still in the perimeter of the bubble, but just enough that you're standing outside of that first AoE. Then you'll drop the second one, shift again, drop the third one 4 or 5 times.
Okay. Is there like is it named? Like where I can.
I don't know the name of it.
Okay.
Adam might tell you.
It doesn't pop up and say it's happening. It's just you'll get something on your feet.
Okay.
And then
So
you
just watch for that. Okay. Thank you.
Also, Magic, do you want us going straight line or do you want us curving it on the edge here?
I would like you, in split phase, I would like you to curve it on the edge, but I'm going to cover that in just a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Regaretha and Panda, I don't think. Okay, that's right. So everybody, it looked like you kind of figured it out, guys. When we get past the 2 individual boss phases, then we get both bosses, and we have to split sides, right? So we are going to have everyone predetermined split sides, and that at that point it is full parse the bosses until they're dead. There are some tricks though. Obviously, each boss has to have its own dome, and we will intentionally bring the fire boss over here right next to the ice dome, and the ice boss will come over here next to the fire dome. Okay? Part of that trick, Dodgy and Dino, is we will not know which boss is going to already be on the field or not until we start the fight. I can't tell you consistently, Dodgy, your boss is always going to be the first one, blah, blah, blah. We're gonna have to adapt to what happens on the poll. And I'll help you. I'll help with calling it out as we go. And then next trick is going to be Dino and Dodgy. When you get the tank debuff, you are not immediately swapping. Okay. there's a timing to this that we've sort of like clocked out by running this a bunch of times. You're going to only swap when they do this next mechanic that I'm about to talk about. They will both turn toward each other and hold up one hand, and they're going to be stuck in an animation for a full like 3 seconds. That's when you're going to swap sides.
Okay.
And it is fully going to be kind of like the beginning where, let's say Dino started on this side and Dodgy, you started over there. You see the bosses turn toward each other and hold their hand up. You're going to fully swap sides. And now my boss is your boss and your boss is my boss.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Got it.
Cool. That animation for everyone else is going to give us what we call brands to 2 random people. It should be one from each side. There'll be an AoE under your feet that looks like a kind of like a runic symbol that slowly fills up, kind of like Flare in Cloud Rest, if you're familiar with that. If you get that, you have to fully stop what you're doing, come to the middle with the other person that has it, and actually overlap each other. So who else is Banner? This is Banner. Come out here. Zills? Okay. So let's say Zills and I, these are like really, really, really inflated version of the brands. If we come out and we're like this isn't good enough. Okay? We are not overlapped. See how our circles are making a Venn diagram? This is not good enough. We have to actually match our circle like this. And then you'll see it change color, and that means it's safe. And when it explodes, you go back to your sides. Okay, I'll pause there. Questions so far?
What you just said, that was just for the DPS, correct?
As long as you have taunt on one of the bosses, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it will never be the tank.
If you ever lose taunt, though, then you are eligible to get the brand, and that's a bad time.
Got it.
Other questions?
What? Yeah, what happens if the healers get the brand?
Mm-hmm. Good question. And it's not just healers, because we have to do some dome swapping. The healers are going to be split. So it needs to be a healer and a DPS on each side that are holding the domes. And I'm not going to assign people for the domes. So here's what we're going to say. Healers, when you're on your side, you are always going to be holding the dome until you need a swap.
Yep.
Actually, no. I'm going to simplify this a bit. You won't need a swap. We're going to time the swaps. Okay?
Okay.
So, here's the deal. Healers, you shouldn't get brand. But if things are thrown off and you do, you have to drop the dome and then go to the middle.
Yeah.
Then come back. Okay?
Okay.
But here's the timing. And here's the most detail I'm going to give before we just kind of get there and see it. We start on our split sides. We're doing damage, doing damage, doing damage. Tanks are going to get debuffs. Within seconds after that, the bosses are going to turn and start to send out brands. Tanks are going to swap sides. Brands are going to go out to people. And healers, you're still holding dome at this point. You will not get the brand.
Okay.
Guarantee you will not get the brand. Okay?
Okay.
When the brands go out, DPS, any of you that did not get the brand, take the dome off of the healer on your side. Okay? And then healers, as soon as you see the option to take the dome again, do it.
Okay.
This fight for the second half is very much a dance for everybody involved, and then damage. So it's gonna be interesting. Dodgy and Dino. Dino asked the question of the placing the AoEs in split phase. If we go back to our Dreadsail Reef strats, the second message I sent in there says DSR twins split phase. This diagram is mostly correct in splitting, at least, but I do want to correct it. I just don't have my own diagram for it. We are not going to be holding domes here, as the diagram would suggest. Who's the other banner again? Is it Zills? Zills, can you kind of mirror me on the fire side? our banners are gonna represent where the domes are. Oops. This is what the diagram suggests as far as holding the domes. We actually want it to be more like this, near the corners. Okay. And that means tanks. So Dodgy, if you come over by me, and Dino, I think you know what you're doing, but if you want to check it out too, where this circle is, you want to drop an AoE basically straight at entrance. I don't know if I can drop a flare or something. Here we go. Dan, if you hold that there and don't move. Dodgy, you're gonna start about here. And when you get the AoEs, you'll drop one here, move to the side, drop one here, move to the side, and then basically like round the corner.
Okay.
By the time you get here, that should be 5.
Okay.
Can I suggest something with that?
Sure.
What I've done a bunch and had told is by starting over here and then working the circles over here, so you're dropping the last one about here. So when you go to switch the boss, the tanks can run along here and go to the side. So if the boss does accidentally chase or something, the DPS aren't accidentally getting smacked.
That's true. And actually, if you do it that way as well, you're ending closer to the middle, so you have less ground to cover to swap. So yeah, let's do that. So start on the far away side, right where you are, Dodgy. Go around the corner, and then end more toward the middle.
Understand.
Cool. I think I'm going to leave details at that unless anybody has any more questions.
I do have a question. When we split to these, as far as like the DPS, are you gonna tell us which side we go to?
No, it's going to be predetermined. So here's how we do that. Dan and Dodgy and groups 1 and 2 DPS. So for the teleports, groups 1 and 2, you're all going to always go to the Ice Dome side with the fire boss to start. Okay? So that means Soggy and Dino and groups 3 and 4, we are all going to come to the Fire Dome side with the ice boss. Make sense? Any other questions?
There's no small side, big side?
No, that's a hard mode only thing.
Okay.
We're going to be even split 6 and 6. Okay, if there's no other questions, stack on crown when you're ready. Let's see how far we can get.
Clear, clear, clear.
We'll do one pull on this and then take a quick break. I see we're at our halfway point. All right, we're going to pull in 3, 2, 1.
If you can't manage this, we won't bother getting up. How'd you warm up then?
Order of operations is important there, for sure. It's Ice Dome. Ice Dome to start.
My house will sear your flesh.
Remember, light attack spammable only. We don't want to burn too fast. All right, fully stop damage. Look for Atronachs. We are not tank swapping now. And DPS focus that Atronach. Dodgy, the second one's coming up on your left.
Thank you.
All right, little damage on boss. Here comes teleports. Middle left, entrance right, middle right, exit door. That one, really weird positions.
Someone needs to do.
Ooh, gotta do entrance. There we go. Now let's do middle right, Ice Dome. And all right, let's try to get these reses fast. And when we have a healer up, it's Fire Dome next. Remember to call out that dome swap as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Whoa, slow damage. Slow damage.
Dome swap.
Tank swap.
Tank swap and DPS focus for Atronach. No damage. Second one's coming on the left dodgy.
Liven up the show. Well, the opposite of that.
Full send on the Atro. A little more damage on boss. Dino, you gotta... You're outside of dome. There we go.
Earn your dinner.
Alright, saving ultimates. Just a little more damage. Here's teleports. Entrance left. Entrance right. Exit left. Exit right. And it's Fire Dome. Get a bash. Bash those. There we go. Alright, this is... Oh, this is right side boss. Let's get these reses quick. Left side boss is spawning in now in the middle. Let's get to our split sides. Healers holding domes.
This is my boss.
Okay, sorry. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Holding in the corners. And now everybody full send it. Use your... Oh. Ah, he did the thing in the middle. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
That's all right. Sometimes that'll happen. And that's mostly mitigated by getting the taunt into the side quickly. I know there's some confusion there, and that's okay. That's part of the difficulty with this. It's like recognizing which one's mine.
Yeah.
So, all good. That was a good pull. If we can clean that up and finish it out, we probably cleared this by the end of the night. But for now, let's take 5.
Magic, I got a real quick question.
Yeah.
When we split off to our positions, both times I run over to it and something dropped me and it said it was something shards. What was it that was killing me?
So the mechanic that we are interrupting, is the thing that killed you, and that's why you have to split sides and do it quick.
Like, yeah,
I
the
guess...
ice guy was channeling and was
Yeah.
hitting us with a AoE.
Well,
Yep.
I guess I was asking, is there something I could have done different that would have prevented that?
Whoever has a
Yes and no.
flame
So the
ran to
thing,
it and bashed.
the thing that you have no control over is if that was in a position different from yours, it's someone else's job.
Okay.
But you can mitigate it by, if you get to your position and you're just kind of waiting, turn to the arena and look at where the boss is going. And if you see that he's starting to channel before he gets interrupted, look for a shard to come at you and dodge roll it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cool. Let's take a quick 5. I'll be right back myself.
You down there, puny one. Go on and jump off the platform. You won't do. We won hundreds of battles, but this may be the first time we win a staring contest. I believe they've frozen with fright.
All right. Yeah, Piggy, things are going great. I don't think much has changed. Just more experience and work's going kind of weird, but not so bad that I'm looking at quitting or anything like that, and just kind of doing my thing with all this. All right. Let's see who's back. Stack on Crown if you're here.
On my way, I crashed, so I gotta run back.
Oh man, again? Are you still having issues? Oh, okay.
No. Now that I've disabled all of the lib group stuff, I'm not having issues. I just had a DirectX problem.
Oh, by the
I'm
way,
getting, like these malformed commands or something.
yeah. By the way, Panda, it looks like the guy that you're supposed to fill in for in Lucent Citadel is actually able to make it.
Oh, wonderful.
So I think we're good.
Cool.
I'll let you know if that changes.
Sounds good.
And Magic, me and Soggy both have the add-on. We were just, rather than calling the dome swap until break, when we have to swap off each other, we were just going to take it, if that's okay, without clogging up the channel.
As long as you're on the same page with that, yeah, it's good with me.
Yep. Obviously, we're going to have to do it when we split because I don't think everyone has the add-on. But I'll call it when we split. But during the first phase, we'll just take it off each other.
Actually, you shouldn't have to call it at all because I'm calling for the specific timing on split, so I'll be calling it on split.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
So yeah, if all the time, if we get all the things working out correctly between all 12 of us,
Right.
You shouldn't have
Right.
to call it out ever then.
Okay.
I have a question about synergy really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Is anything running Major Breach, or can I take that skill off the bar?
We do have several sources of Major Breach. After a few pulls, we're going to talk a little bit more about optimization, but I would just say for now, if you want to take it off, you can take it off.
Well, I'm just trying to think about Disintegrated Dragonfire.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a direct damage and then a DOT, but then it institutes Major Breach. So I think I'll keep it on, but
Oh yeah, we have Major Breach covered by other sources, but if it's still a skill that provides you with damage that you want to have anyway, it doesn't hurt to have more sources of Major Breach. All right, looks like everyone's back. Let's just get right into it, unless there are any other last minute questions. All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
A quick test of your worthiness. I'll call first round.
Gonna be Ice Dome to start. Remember, light attack spammable only.
Come forth, hounds.
There's our tank swap. Focus Atronach. Stop damage on boss.
Iron and fire are my allies.
There it is. All right. Let it rip with the damage. Very good. Here comes teleports.
Stronger than you.
Entrance right.
Ends now.
Middle left.
Them down
Exit right. And exit left. And it's Ice Dome. Let's try to nail this and have no deaths. Very good.
Not your finest hour, lie. Let me show you how.
Now we're going to have Fire Dome. Same thing, light attack spammable only.
Fool hiding up there. Ha! How do you like my ice sculpture?
Stop damage. Tank swap. DPS focus Atronachs. Dodger, you need to taunt this Atronach. There we go. Second one's behind you.
Lose fleet.
Very good. During teleports, this is right side boss to keep taunt.
Enough. Tie it
Exit
back
right.
to the
Entrance left. Exit left. Entrance right. So whoever has the right side boss, I think that's Dino. You're going to maintain taunt. Oop, Fire Dome over there, guys. Okay, let's try to get reses quick.
If you're done,
That's right side boss. Dodgy, your boss will be spawning right here in a second. Healer, pick up Dome on your side. There's that boss. And everybody full send on DPS. All alts, including supports, are going to be on cooldown. Don't wait for my call out.
spark will set you off.
Dome swap.
Nope, don't swap. Don't dome swap.
Nice.
Tanks are swapping now.
No equal.
DPS, if you don't get a brand, pick up Dome. I've got fire.
Slow down a little bit on the side.
I might
Ouch.
skip sides.
who didn't meet me in the middle?
I didn't. 'cause I
That's
moved-
okay.
I didn't
Slow
move
damage
fast
on
enough.
blue. Slow damage blue.
Freeze like
Really,
that.
really slow.
Yep, that's all right. Don't call extra stuff out. We'll be fine. P. Lawson, go to the other side and stay there. Tanks swap. If you don't get a brand, pick up your Dome. If you got a brand, go to the middle. Somebody should pick up Fire Dome on my side. No damage on fire side, or on my side. No damage. Everybody else, everybody go to the other side. Interrupt. Ouch. Okay. That's a wipe, but very close.
Undefeated and unbroken.
Magic, do you want me to stay on the left side when we split for future pulls?
Yes, I know we need to even out the damage, and those of you that know that, I appreciate that you know that and tried to help, but please don't call that out. I am watching it, and I will tell people to switch sides if we need it.
Okay.
Got it. My bad.
No, no worries. I appreciate that you're trying to help. So I'm not mad about it.
Magic, and I apologize, Magic. I was at 20 seconds, so I thought somebody should take the dome from me.
So yeah, I know you guys can handle it. Your healing is good enough that you're able to stay through it.
Okay.
So here's the deal: the timing on it is really finicky.
Okay.
And if we swap domes and we get the wrong timing on it, then the person who picked up dome can get the brand, and then that adds an extra layer of panic and chaos, right?
I gotcha.
So I'm having you guys hold it all the way until the brands get assigned, because that guarantees you don't get it, and then it also guarantees someone else who didn't get brand can pick up the dome.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Okay.
That's why I got it.
Yep.
That's why I got it.
Yep. Exactly. All right. Any other questions?
Nope. Good to go.
Okay. Let's get there again. Pulling in 3, 2, 1. Ice Dome to start. Ooh, the disrespect.
If we felt like blocked or anything.
With that, all you can do is dodge roll. If you're not a tank or a healer with decent stats, you're just gonna die from that. All right, stop damage. Tank swap. Yeah, Piggy, that'd be great. Good to see you again. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Big damage on those Atros. All right, damage on boss. And teleports. Entrance left, entrance right, exit left, exit right. And it's Ice Dome. Whoop, Ice Dome. All right, quick reses. And then we're picking up Fire Dome.
I just need to catch my breath. Besides, you look bored hiding up there.
First Atronach is spawning. Stop damage. Tank swap. Wait on damage until the Atra is actually separated. Alright, now we go. Full send it. Let's get this second Atro in the bubble. Teleports, entrance middle, exit left, exit right. And it's Fire Dome. Tank, just hold that Atronach for now. Alright, that is right side boss with the Atronach. Tank, hold both. We'll nuke it quick. Bosses are loose. Make sure you have the right boss, guys.
Took the wrong dome.
Recoverable as long as we have tanks, heals, and DPS on the right side. All right, let's wipe. We got to talk about one more thing real quick before we do the actual next pull. And I'm gonna adjust my plan. We're not gonna do build stuff today. Talk about that more next time when we're not doing a very technical fight for the first time. Crimp, can you grab Ice Dome as soon as you're up, please? This is why we split sides, guys, and why we have to be careful about which dome we're picking up and where and when. Boom. They overlap, they explode, and they hurt a lot. The more people that are inside them, the more they hurt. Make sense? Pretty straightforward stuff.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, one of the most important things to remember is, even if you want to be helpful, go get a res, go kill a thing that's almost dead, anything along those lines. If you're holding the dome, the only thing you're doing is in your spot where the dome is supposed to be. You do damage from there, you heal from there, you res from there, but if you have to move in order to do those things, you don't. Make sense?
Perfect.
Any questions?
No, it makes sense.
All right.
Magic, one question.
Mhm.
I've been holding it like right here. Is this about right?
You want the corner right here to be just a tiny bit exposed. So Soggy's like almost perfect. I would say come a little bit this way, Soggy, like 2 steps. Yeah, so you want the edges to be like just barely overlapping the edge of the dome. Like this.
That works. That works.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, anything else?
Hey, Magic.
Mm-hmm.
The dome is slow to get to the first and second bash. So sometimes boss is there, dome is not.
Yeah, so clarification for everybody. You are racing each other. You want the hot potato. All right? So I'm sending you in pairs on purpose, but there is no like if you're there and want to pick up the dome, pick up the dome. Don't assume someone else is going to do it. Alrighty?
It should be a competition. When
Yes.
he jumps to that spot, you want to be like the one that picks it up and bashes. Like you should be the winner.
Yep.
Okay.
We've been having some early like 1 and 2 dome difficulties. So I think with that in mind, that should help. Everybody's racing everybody else to their spot to get the dome and to get the bash.
And on first teleport, it's the same dome as what initially spawned.
Yeah, it's always the same dome that we're currently damaging boss with. Yeah. Okay, anything else? All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
You can't handle that power. How'd you warm up then?
Ice Dome to start. Slow damage, please.
Power of flame breathes life into my house.
Tank swap. DPS focus Atronach. Looking at second Atro. No damage on boss. We gotta kill that second Atro first.
Try my iron
Coming in on our left. And let's try to nuke it fast. Get it all the way in the dome. Nuke it fast. Nice. Here come teleports.
My hands will stronger than you look, but this ends
Entrance
now.
left. Exit right. Exit left. Entrance right. And it's Ice Dome. There we go. Nice. All right, now we're on Fire Dome. Let's nuke these dogs.
Catch my breath. You look bored hiding up there.
Slow damage a bit. Don't fully stop yet. First Atronach is in, and tank swap. Stop damage on boss. second Atronach on your left, Dodgy. And Dino, this is your boss to keep taunt through teleports. Teleports. Exit left. Exit right. Entrance left. Entrance right. Fire Dome. Alright, Dodgy, your boss will be spawning in the middle in a second. And we're on our split sides now. Everybody full send. All ults on cooldown. Do not wait for my callouts. Soggy, let's have you go to the other side. Not Soggy. Not healer. Airy, go to the other side. Jesus Christ. Alright, tank swap. Everybody look for brands. You swapped domes, you might get brand. You might get brand. Now we swap domes. And come back, keep going. Healers, you're gonna grab domes back as soon as you're able. As soon as the option is there. Yep.
I don't think I won't exploit such an obvious weakness.
Tanks are swapping. Look for brands. If you didn't get brand, pick up dome. Airy, come back to our side. And everybody full kill. When your boss is dead, drop dome and come kill the other one. Beautiful.
At least.
Yay!
Hey.
Good job,
Oh, yeah.
everyone.
That was
Nice
so
job.
much fun. and
You go ahead, Dan.
Soggy, was I too hot to the trigger on the first phase?
I mean, I think every healer has their own preference, but I can pretty comfortably hold it until like 38 stacks, so you don't have to worry about taking it back off me.
Okay.
But I mean, someone
right.
else would be different.
Okay. I mean, I saw 20. It was just like, okay, it's my turn. That was just like, it was like, I don't know. I guess I just like holding it. I don't know. It's fun.
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. We only have just under half hour yet. What we have coming up is trash and mini bosses. A, they're going to be fast, but B, we won't get through to the next major boss in that time, like with enough time to actually talk about it and do it. So I think here we should pause and go through logs and talk about some build stuff that you can start preparing before we have next week. Does that sound fair to you guys?
Yeah.
All
I
good.
think it's a good call.
Cool. Everybody that's filling in today, thank you for filling in today. I appreciate it. You are welcome to stay and talk build stuff with us if you want. But we're officially done running content. So if you've got other places to be, you are officially released from your service. I will... Shoot. I can't stream to Discord and my stream at the same time, so if someone else would like to stream to Discord showing logs and follow along, feel free. Or you can come to my stream, but I don't want to like self-advertise like that. But we're going to pull up logs. Where are you? I do have a dedicated channel for logs in our Trials 101, 201, 301. So if you want to... Actually, I'm going to say everybody should follow along, because this is 201 now. I want everybody to... Ideally, everybody at least gets a little bit proficient in seeing logs, looking at the things we're trying to look at in general. Okay, so if we look at our kill, let's look at our kill. Let's look for our overall major buffs and debuffs. And when I say major buffs and debuffs, a good place to start is understanding what the trial dummy gives us for parsing. Okay, so that's going to be major courage, major force, and of course now I'm going to blank. Trial dummy buffs ESO. Okay, Major Force, Courage, Slayer. That's the 3. So let's start with those. Okay. So we're going all friendlies, buffs tab. Okay. And we're leaving no filter. So it's all sources, all abilities. If you're looking at it from the left here. And it's going to go top to bottom in, I believe it's alphabetical order. It's not rip.
I think it's by uptime percentage.
There you go. That makes sense.
Probably sorted actually by name. Yeah, there we go. If you want it alphabetical, I can do it that way.
Oh, you can. It just doesn't like aggressively tell you. Just got to click on it. Nice. Okay, so there is some misleading stuff in here that I think for some people is helpful. For us, like starting to learn how to read logs, there's some stuff we need to just ignore. First thing we see is aggressive horn. Ignore that. We have like 6 different aggressive horn specifically gives us major force. It does do other small buffing to us, but it's unnamed, and only in a hyper optimized group would we look at specifically horn uptime. We want to just jump down to major force. Okay, so major force is sitting at a top-notch 20 and 12%. Okay, and we can see the difference between them. It's split into 2 lines here. If you go all the way to the right, you're seeing a tier bonus 4-piece, and then the second one is active ability. So the 4-piece is coming from, I believe that's our Saxhleel. Major Force is why we use Saxhleel Champion in content, because you can cast any ultimate, and it will still give Major Force on top of everything else that particular ultimate does. That other 12% is coming from the horns in the group. So this is very low. Okay. Generally with major buff uptimes, this is going to be a very oversimplification here. Generally, let's go for 60 to 70+% uptime. So mental note, major force, we want more. So we're going to look into how we can do that. Major courage is the next one. That's at 100%. Nice job. I believe that is coming from Spell Power Cure. That's pretty impressive.
Solid.
Yeah.
Healers.
And then the next big one is Major Slayer. And I'm not seeing it.
Which is funny because
We don't have a Nightblade.
Well,
That.
well, there you have a Rojo though, and
Yes.
I did proc it, so unless I didn't, it's the heavy attack, right?
It is.
25%.
Oh, there we go. It's in a. For some reason, it's showing in a different section. But if you search if you just search Slayer, click on it until you get Major. We're sitting at looks like about 25%.
Yeah, and it's because I'm juggling a whole lot magic.
You are, and we're not doing this to criticize it in any way, and not to put you on the spot, Dan, but you are like the established Major Slayer supplier for the group. So here is a thing that we can see. All right, 25% is now your minimum. It's all uphill from here, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
One of those things that, like, when you get more used to the mechanics and the timing of everything else you have to do, weaving in heavy attacks will become more second nature.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are our majors. I don't want to get into minors right now. It's just kind of a lot. And frankly, our damage
Brutality
is.
and sorcery. Everybody's got a source for that.
We have igneous weapons anyway, so that should be. Let's actually check.
Yeah, I've been casting igneous weapons the whole time.
Yep. We're looking at.
Sorcery is 99%.
Yeah, I'm seeing like 99 and 100%. So.
And brutality is 100%.
Yeah. It's different sources of buffs. So yeah, we're doing solid in those departments. A little bit of Slayer uptime that Dan, you're coming up as a healer, so it's perfectly understandable.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we've got solid damage, so I don't think we need to really be picky about too much right now. I will keep logs available for now in case questions lead to it, but I would like to talk with you guys about classes, subclasses. What are you thinking? What are you doing right now? And maybe you want to change. And if you're looking for any advice across the board, does anybody have thoughts about what you want to do?
Magic, I have an Arcanist I'm getting ready, and that's going to become my primary healer.
Okay.
It's not going to be Warden. And the reason for the Arcanist is so I can get Reviving Barrier. She already has it.
Okay.
So that's the main reason for that.
Okay. So for that, let's talk class mastery at least.
Yeah.
Because there are other Arcanists in the group, and we don't want to overlap anything that
right.
Named buffs will not overlap with each other, right? Or they won't stack with each other is what we usually say.
It's
So
true, yeah.
for an Arcanist healer, I believe we're going for Inkscribe's Verve.
Yep, and then the other one, the one the tank might take, but I'll be taking it. So.
Erudite's Rigor.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
There we go.
You ever use BTB Tools Magic?
BTB Tools?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound familiar.
So it's a website that somebody made. I have it up on the stream now if you want to take a look.
Oh, is it the logs analyzer?
Yeah, so you just...
I have
the
seen
only
that.
downside is it's per fight. You can't just do the whole trial.
Yeah.
But if I input the twins kill, it just kind of condenses the more important buffs in an easier to find way.
I have seen it several times, and then by the time it comes up again, I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
I got a book. I'm bookmarking it now, so I don't forget again. But yeah, good call.
I feel like what I'm running is good, but I feel like there's areas for improvement.
Is that Griebery? Okay, let's
Yeah.
look at you then. Put him on the spot. All right.
Yeah, please do.
You want the BTB or the logs one?
I'm gonna look at logs, but if you want to follow along on that one, that works. Okay. First immediate thing I can see, we do not want Resolving Vigor on you.
Okay.
There are some parts of even this trial that you will want Vigor, but in this fight, essentially,
like running.
Yeah, essentially, if you're going to be around a healer, then we're gonna fully trust the healers and full send it on damage only. So you can replace.
Banner, maybe?
I wouldn't say banner because we have banners established already.
Okay.
Actually, no. If you take banner, then I don't need to run it, and we're not benefiting from me running it in the same way we normally would. So banner would be good. You do, however, need to lose another skill in order to run it because banner has to be on both bars.
That's fine. I'll just get rid of
Probably
displacement.
displacement. Yeah.
Yeah. That was my plan.
Everything
Displacement.
Everything else you've got is really solid. Barrage for its buffs, Inspired for its buffs, Blockade is standard, Focus for its buffs, Flail, Fate Carver, Quick Cloak, and then Glory for its Execute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got Onsoul's
Okay, so just go on
Deadly.
banner. What do you recommend for the
Scripts?
scribes?
So
stuff?
here's a finicky thing about banner. If you have, so there's 2 scripts that are going to affect everyone, or at least a few people around you, right? And then there's one that only affects you. So the 2 we're looking for the first and last one are going to be shock damage and courage. Arcanists, for the most part, benefit from the focus script class mastery. And you'll want to, I would encourage you to, I've just told you what to do. Still read through what all those things do so you understand why I'm asking for those
Class
things.
focus one?
Yeah, class focus.
Okay, for ulti-gen. Okay, that's pretty neat.
There you go.
They changed this.
Here's the finicky thing about banners. So
Yeah.
the group buffs you get from banners only affect yourself and 5 people around you, which is exactly why we always run at least 2, so we can cover everybody. But the other finicky thing about it is if you have 2 banners running different group buffs, any player that benefits from one will not benefit from the other. So you can actually have conflicting banners if they're not exactly the same with the first and last script. Apparently that's by design. So whenever we're running banners and we're not going to be uniquely fully split into one group with one set versus one group with another, which is like almost never, we have to be running the same first and last script on every banner.
Okay.
So it's a long-winded
So
way
I
of saying we're going to run
Shock.
Shock and Courage. Yeah.
Shock and Courage, got it. So I have Heroism currently, so I'll swap that to Courage.
Yeah. So Heroism is a good thing to bring up because the reason we're swapping to Courage and not Heroism is because we can get Heroism from other sources after the class masteries and pure class stuff. So, is anyone running a Dragon Knight?
Yep, still this.
Cool.
There's like 4.
I'm running Shock and Courage.
Okay. So, any Dragon Knight, especially a support? Do we have a Dragon Knight tank or heal?
No, not yet.
Okay. So if that's the
Dodgy
case...
Dragon Knight.
Oh, Dodgy, you're Dragon Knight tank? Oh, there you are.
I'm Dragon Knight DPS.
No,
But,
Dodgy. Dodgy.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So let's do this. Dodgy. Oh, she's running it. I think wrong. Oh, check. Okay, Dodgy. Can we change your morph of Hearth and Home for next time? I see your thing lighting up, but I'm not hearing you talking. Might be a microphone problem.
Sorry, I should do Shock, Class Focus, and Courage, right?
Courage, yes.
Okay.
Magic, I'm still running Firekeeper the way you had me set up in Hoth, if that's where you're going with this.
Oh, I am. If you're already doing that, then Dodgy, ignore my last request. That works. P. Lawson, does that mean you're running Zenkosh?
I am not. If I can, if you want me to.
That would be neat. Because I don't think we fully established that before today.
Can y'all hear me this time?
There we go. Yep.
Oh, I was like, I lost y'all for the longest time. Okay. But yes, okay. But yeah, I'll switch whatever you need me to switch.
Turns out P. Lawson's already got it, so you can stay with what you had.
Okay.
Now, Magic, when I switch over to the Zenkosh build, I might know this. I'm sorry, I haven't run that before, but I've got the gear. Which one would be on the body? Which would be on the weapons and jewelry, or does it matter?
So Zens, we always wait. Let me check. Always
Zen's
get
light, so it's usually tools and jewels, yeah.
Yes. So yeah, Alkosh on the body, Zens on front bar, weapons and your jewelry. And if you've gotten this far in your DPS journey, I say front bar because usually 99 times out of 100, you'll be running an arena back bar weapon.
I am. I'm running Maelstrom Staff right now.
Perfect. So yeah, front bar, weapon or weapons, and your jewelry.
And is that a full monster set or Velothes and Slimecraw?
Velothi and Slimecraw. Yeah.
Okay.
So Slimecraw either head or shoulder, and then your other head or shoulder will be your Zens to get the full 5. Yep.
Can you repeat that?
Repeat.
That's Alkosh on body.
Yep.
And Zen's jewelry and
Weapons. Front bar weapons.
weapons.
Yep.
But if I put a Velothi on that with the Slimecraw helm, then something needs
Yep.
an
So,
additional body.
exactly. So that'll be Slimecraw is going to be one piece to get the crit line, and that's either head or shoulders, and the other one, head or shoulders, will be your 5th piece of Zens.
Yeah, that's kind of how I have Nalarka set up. So
yeah,
or Tideborn with Nalarka.
Can you put Zens on the waist to keep the medium armor as high as possible for the one body piece?
Not with Velothi specifically, because the way it works out is Velothi takes away one piece of jewelry, and you're not doing full monster set, so you're doing one piece of Slimecraw, either on the head or shoulders, you can't swap. You're going to end up with one piece of Zens on the body either way. It's going to be on the shoulders in this case.
Who's asking more for the armor number optimization, but I think with recent changes, all the small armor pieces have the same amount of armor anyway, so I don't know if it actually matters which.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Piece is light versus medium, as long as it's not your like chest piece.
Right.
Or legs.
Yeah, chest, leg, and head.
That's exactly what I was asking, is having a medium Slimecraw and medium headpiece gives me more armor if I make the Zens on the waist, which has the least amount of armor, unless that's changed.
I actually had never thought of it that way. I've just been defaulting to shoulder and head because that's where the monster set is. If you're able to get it to work out that way, then yeah, that works.
I'll study it and take a look at it.
Yeah.
I agree with the head and shoulder method too, just so you can like have multiple sets that align easier.
Yeah, it makes it easier looking through your wizard's wardrobe or
your
bank. Or...
I think like the extra like 100 and something armor that you get instead of doing the belt, like whatever. If that's what it comes down to, there's other stuff to focus on.
Right.
I can do that. I'm just an engineer. I'm a min-maxer.
There you go.
Yeah, the optimal is light on the belt. In that case.
Just go Necro with the class mastery banner, and then you have 40k DPS, 40k HP. Don't actually do that though.
All right. Anything else? Any other specific build questions?
How do I, other than practicing my parse, looking at my build, I think I have the worst DPS out of the DPSers, and I am practicing my parsing and stuff, but what else can I do?
All right, Airy Templar. All right. Ooh, you were subclassed. Okay. Let's see. If you're going to stay subclassed, okay, take off Vigor and put a damage skill there.
I have some recommendations as a Templar enjoyer.
Is this mag or stand based? Looks stand based. Okay. So then you'll at least want to change your Velothi to increase physical damage, not spell damage. There'll be a small bump. Yeah, what else do you suggest? I'm not a Templar savvy person.
I would swap Tide Kings to the other morph.
Languid.
Yeah,
Languid.
Better.
Languid Eye, yeah.
It's better, but there is some micromanagement. You can move it though if you recast it. It does more damage because it does the damage in a shorter period of time.
And,
so it ends up doing more damage over time for sure.
Seeing as you're already in Adric, I would put on Blazing Spear over Resolving Vigor.
There you go.
It actually does quite a bit of damage. And then if you're looking for just straight up boss parses, then you'll want to put a Maelstrom two-hander on.
The reason why I've for content that I've stuck with this, and you guys can correct me if this is wrong, because I'm a stand based, but my execute is Magicka based. It's the third one there.
Yep.
Radiant Oppression. So sometimes I need to be able to generate some Magicka, and the only way I can do that is with a heavy attack, or a potion, which I should be using that more. But I'll do a heavy attack on my back bar to get some more.
So
Magicka.
here's what I would suggest. Are you going to stay subclassed?
I don't know because they haven't redone Templar yet.
Okay. So if you want to stay subclassed until they redo Templar, here's what I would suggest. Go to Maelstrom Greatsword instead of Staff and swap Elemental Blockade for Stampede. And subclass into Assassination as your third skill line and use Killer's Blade instead of Radiant Oppression. It's an execute skill. It'll use Stam instead of Magicka, so you don't have to worry about that. And frankly, Assassination is going to give you some more passive buffing anyway. That'll just give you more damage without changing anything else.
Another option is just use the other morph of Radiant Oppression. It's cheaper for stand builds. Radiant Glory instead of Radiant Oppression.
I use Glory, personally.
If you're Mag, you definitely want Radiant Oppression. If you're Stam, Radiant Glory is better.
Yeah, I'm Stam.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, those are options. All right, cool. I'm going to get out of here. It's a good day one in our new home and in 201.
Thanks, Magic.
Thank you again, Magic.
Yep.
Appreciate
Thanks for the explanations and stuff. That was awesome.
Absolutely.
This was really the best trial experience I've had in this game so far.
I'm really happy to hear that, and I'm happy
I'm
to
so
have you back
excited.
next week.
Yeah, for sure.
it.
Yeah.
Well, not next week.
Yeah.
4th of July. The following week.
Oh, following week. Yeah, 4th of July next week. Sorry, guys.
Hey, is
No,
Panda
no,
running
no,
out of
no,
meat?
no.
We just-
No, it's 2
No,
weeks.
it's 2 weeks.
Oh, it is 2
from
weeks.
today.
Oh, no, next week I'm actually out of town anyway.
27th.
Shoot, I just realized
Oh.
this. Ooh, I might talk with you guys about shifting times for a week or two because that's going to be 3 weeks before our next run. We'll figure it out.
Thanks.
All right, thanks.
Later, guys.
See you guys.
Good night.
All right, that's a wrap for me, chat. I'll be back in. What's up, Bats? I'm actually out of here for the next 2 hours, but then coming back for my VLC core in exactly 2 hours. VLC hard mode. See you guys then.